Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching and in attendance. This is Running on Empty Food Review. I am your host of the Report of the Week, and here we are, another food review, a Taco Bell review. Taco Bell is one of those places that I review a lot. And it's oftentimes because they have a steady stream of new items that they release. I mean, they're very, very big into releasing new things, testing new things out, and just trying to be creative and ingenious when it comes to their menu. And this is no exception. This is probably their most cunning invention yet, as a matter of fact. Imagine this for a second. You have tacos, and you have burritos. Imagine if you could put a taco inside of a burrito. How has no one thought of that yet? And that's what Taco Bell is saying to themselves. They swooped down, and now we have the Loaded Taco Burrito. I'm reading off a little paper here. It says that's what it is really. It's their Loaded Taco Burrito. It says their latest limited time menu item, the new Loaded Taco Burrito, travels the value track with a price tag of $1.49. As the name suggests, the new burrito is a mash-up of a taco and a burrito. It consists of a double portion of seasoned beef, plus lettuce, tomatoes, shredded cheese, crispy red tortilla strips, sour cream, and avocado ranch wrapped up in a warm flour tortilla. You could also get it as part of a $5 box, along with the Doritos Locos Tacos, and crunchy taco too. So it comes with a lot, comes with a lot on it. I'll give them credit where credit is due. It comes with a lot on it. And this is what it looks like here. You can see it looks like a standard, a standard burrito. Once I get into it, we'll get a little cross section going and show you what it really looks like. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Loaded Taco Burrito from Taco Bell. Got one in. Now here's your first cross section. Whatever it is, I don't know, you can think of it like I'm holding a microphone up to interview you or something, but that's what it looks like there. Hopefully you got a sufficient view of it. It's weird, I see a lot of the beef there, some lettuce, some tomato, but it was supposed to have like 15 things on it. Where is all this stuff? I'm going to take a few more bites and we'll try and figure that out. I'm somewhat surprised. At the same time, though, I'm really not surprised. When I originally thought of this, I thought, it's going to be really one of three things, really. A, it's going to be loaded with all these ingredients, and everything's going to be there, proportionate, and it's going to be such a blast of flavor, Situation B, there's going to be a few of those ingredients that are so disproportionately high that it's going to influence really the entire flavor, or C, a number of these ingredients are going to be standard, proportionate, and then there's going to be a disproportionately low amount of other ingredients. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case. It seems by looking at this, really, as they seem to market it, it sounds like it has so much on it. They have this long list of everything, a double beef portion. It's got lettuce, tomato, cheese, the tortilla strips, sour cream, and avocado ranch. Wow, it's got to be so flavorful, right? Not the case, unfortunately. When I bit into this, so many of those ingredients I couldn't taste whatsoever. Specifically, I'll just go through the list. I'll tell you what I could and couldn't even register was there for the most part. The double portion of beef. I could taste that, and it was noticeable that there was more beef than usual. So that I give them a double thumbs up for the double beef there. That's good. I like it when Taco Bell does that. It really does add to the flavor of it all. I'll do that so you can see it better, lounging there. So you could taste that. The lettuce, of course, you could taste that. The tomatoes, I was able to taste more of that than I expected to. And they were very fresh, so that's good. The shredded cheese, yes. That's when it starts, getting a little bit iffy after that. The tortilla strips, I could see that a few of them were there, couldn't taste them whatsoever. The sour cream, couldn't even register that. The avocado ranch, as they say, forget about that. The real issue here, and I notice this a lot when it comes down to items that have a very high amount of ingredients, oftentimes these establishments will find difficulty in being able to have all of these ingredients harmoniously blend with each other. And more often than not, when it comes down to preparation or simply how they react with each other, they end up canceling each other out, and it just ends up becoming, well, I can taste a bunch of them, but a lot of these ingredients, it's as if they weren't even there, and it wouldn't make any difference if they were there or they weren't. That's one thing to take note of. But despite the fact that I really can't taste the sour cream, the ranch, or the tortilla strips, it still tastes good. It tastes more along the line of just a standard, soft taco, maybe a soft taco supreme. It tastes very, very much along the line of that, but with more beef, and that's a good thing. Again, that double portion of beef, I say good on you, Taco Bell. That's nice. The beef is, despite how it's not the greatest quality in the world, it is flavorful at least, and that's a good thing at least that they have a good portion of that, because that's really supposed to be, the signature thing when it comes to a taco or a burrito. Everyone wants that seasoned beef, Now, it's $1.49. Just remember, it has a lot on it. You're not going to be able to taste all of that, though, and I really wish. The one thing I was really looking forward to try, actually, two of those things that I really couldn't try or taste. Number one were those tortilla strips. I really wanted to get that little bit of that crunchiness in this, too, because texturally, it's very soft. Your teeth just sink in there, very easy to chew. I wanted to have at least a tiny little bit of crunchiness to kind of counteract that and just add a little bit of excitement, you can say, to it. And also, I really just wanted to try that avocado ranch, too. I was thinking about avocados the other day, and I thought that would be a nice little accompaniment there, but such is life, right? Let's just try it for the heck of it with some sauce. Get some fire sauce here. The packet reads, "Never a dull moment." That describes this thing perfectly. This is filled with excitement, this burrito, taco contraption. Just pour a tiny bit on. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference since there's a lot of flavors there already, but we'll see. Might help out a little bit. So now we're going to be trying the loaded taco burrito with fire sauce. The fire sauce doesn't influence the flavor in any sort of real, unexpected way. It makes it a little bit more spicy, but is no different than, say, you just get a soft taco with some fire sauce on it. Exactly the same. Complements the seasoned beef well, adds that extra spiciness, and that's really the only benefit that you'll be getting from it. So if you want some spiciness, maybe to kind of fill the void where those other sauces were supposed to be, then I recommend it with some fire sauce as well. Overall, though, it's edible. It tastes good, but if you come in here expecting all these ingredients and flavors, you will be a bit disappointed because you're not going to be able to taste everything, unfortunately. Alright? It's one thing to keep in mind when it comes down to this one. It's flavorful, but you're just not going to be able to taste every little thing. And that's a little bit of a disappointment. So maybe they should work on just fixing the ingredients, how many they want on it, or whatnot, because remember, there's some things on this that you just won't be able to taste, unfortunately. Now again, the price for this is $1.49. Now I got it for $1.69 because of tax, but usually it's $1.49, which is affordable, especially for the double portion of beef. When it comes down to it, what am I going to be rating this out of 10? Well, again, it's alright, but it does need a little bit of work. So all things considered, I'm going to give it a 7.6 out of 10, because it is edible, it tastes alright, but again, it needs a little bit of improvement, and with that improvement, I think it will get a higher rating in the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that I have for you. I'm your host, Report of the Week, and today's review is for the Loaded Taco Burrito from, of course, Taco Bell. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Now I'll march over and shut this off. And there we go.